Happy Friday. Mayor Dan Pope with a weekly update. We've had a busy week. Let me look back before we talk about next week. First of all, on Wednesday of this week, we were able to honor and remember our veterans, both the men and women who serve today and the many have served over the years to protect our freedom. We honored them, their families. Lubbock's got an outsized veterans presence. We're so thankful for all of our veterans. Yesterday, we took our oaths of office. So we were sworn in for our next term. So that was, in addition to myself, it was the municipal judge, Ore Hernandez, along with Councilman Massingale and Councilwoman Patterson-Harris and Councilwoman Joy. So we will all continue to serve through May of 2022. More importantly, yesterday we spent time in our annual planning meeting. It's where we go through and reaffirm our priorities and talk about what's important to us. And certainly we bring that from what's important to citizens, what we hear from citizens. It sort of sets our course for the next year, working with staff. And you'll see actions in next year's budget. You'll see us work on things in work session. A good way to get a summary of what we talked about yesterday would be next Tuesday night at our meeting on the 17th, or next Tuesday afternoon. In work session that day, we'll have an item that'll recap the planning meeting and sort of talk about next steps. It'll be staff sort of regurgitating back to us what they saw, maybe answering a few of our questions, and then we'll put in place a work plan as we start to work on those key items. I think rest assured that we're going to stay the course. We're not, it's not a bunch of new priorities. It's the things you would expect from us. It's fiscal discipline. It's taking care of our neighborhoods. It's public safety. It's taking care of what we already have while we embrace growth. It's good jobs. Those type things is what we spend our time on and we will continue to spend our time on that. Finally, just a little bit of word about COVID-19. I got an email this week and I want to share part of it with you. I think it's appropriate. Dear Mayor Pope, I'm reaching out to you out of concern of rumors circulating about schools being shut down. Sir, this cannot happen. Our children have suffered enough through all of this. These kids are all so far behind and struggling. Then there's parents like me who have kids with special needs, and learning at home is not an option for them at all. These transitions are taking a huge toll on our children. My husband and I both work, and we're not in a position to lose any income whatsoever. School is a place for our kids to find connection, proper education, and social interaction. These are the things kids cannot live without. Working families are already struggling enough right now. I think this is a good backdrop to where we are. I don't believe we can afford to shut our economy down. I support our schools being open. I believe we've been able to do that safely. But we all have to take precautions to slow the spread of coronavirus. Cover your face, wash your hands, keep your distance, and maybe most importantly, don't hang out with groups of people that you're not with all the time. In fact, limit your social interaction. It's hard, I know, but that's the proven way to slow down the spread of this virus. It's important for our community. It's important for our hospitals. It's important for our families and our neighbors. I hope you have a great weekend. I appreciate your support, your words of prayer, and your good ideas. I look forward to talking to you next week.